2025 predictive reading for star signs Aries, Taurus and Gemini. I do this reading for all the star signs, and there will be 4 different readings like this, but today at least I get done this first sign. So welcome all Aries, welcome all Taurus, welcome all Gemini, and I put timestamps here and we start with Aries. So the table is set for Aries. The other cards are pre-selected. These energies, the first card is here for other signs too. But now let's focus to you Aries. This is your time to shine. It's Aries season. Happy birthday. This is your time. There is a lot of magic afoot. These are visionary times. And your first card, your fight, fearless fight, is 34, the self-centered fight. So I'm using my Face Your Fears, Fearless Tarot spread that I also have used in my previous Sunday reading, if you want to see how it is. There is also a visual in my community post, this tarot spread, and it starts by identifying what is your fight. So something like self-centered fight. And this is how we start your solar eclipse reading. Solar eclipse happens always in a new moon. Now is new moon in Aries as well. There's something beautiful in your sign. Before we go forward, I will pull you this kind of I am statement. This very Aries-like identity card. So what is it now? I'm brave, very much warrior spirit comes here. Then, because it's a bit dark times, all these kind of retrogrades, there is Venus in retrograde, and there is also Mercury retrograde. So let's see a little light. This light going forward. It's like a portal moment. There's like a little flower here. It is, I am beautiful. So, and if you're wondering, like, this is made live. If you wanna comment live, there is a possible to join to be a member. I think the cheapest one is €3 a month. And then you can see this kind of extensive readings, and I have also course content with maybe like €5 a month. Like this is just for me to get some more support to this channel, because it's a very small channel. So if you wanna comment live, if you wanna even ask question live, anyway, the Aries is now, so Aries questions has to happen now when I'm talking about Aries. Then I've moved forward to the Taurus, and then we end up this reading for Gemini. But now, let's go forward. So you have pre-selected crystal for whole April. This is also April predictive reading, but I want to do this into this time that is like a portal moment. When solar eclipse is happening, it's completely a shift is happening. And there is this kind of moment to really face all and kind of start a new beginning, new chapter in your life. So it's very good to know how do you already have the vision for April. So I'm trying to do it. And you got root chakra crystal, which is totally like a safety and security has to be done well. So mother and victim. The victim would be if something goes wrong. Then you have to really be self-parenting. But you can be empowered. This kind of empress type. This I'm beautiful talks about this kind of beauty as well. There is this Dostoevsky saying that really looks like this card. Beauty will save the world. Maybe these times just being beautiful is like accept that as a strength, because we so much get judged by even beauty. Like it becomes like some superficial thing. Well, the beauty can be about grace also. How you can be like having beautiful truth, or like your voice is needed in this world. You have a beautiful voice. I'm beautiful. It can be in many ways, but this is somehow creating stability. Yes, Aries is like a pioneering sign. The Aries is somebody who is first stepping into the unknown path and is this kind of fearless warrior type. So I think there's something about this. While you are the first, you might do the mistakes because you go first. So the kind of this safety is not the best here, but still, because you are the warrior type, yes, you can do it. You can face the fears. Be one of the first one who dare to look the dragon in the eye. We have a dragon symbol also to symbol this kind of Aries time that is very fire ignited. So yes, what's happening in the solar eclipse? There is this moment. Okay, let's continue. So beautiful, beautiful save the world. Let's look at it. So we still see here, I am card for you. Kind of what kind of you have to be. These times are asking you to be Aries. And then we go to the spread. This will be your divine spark. Ace of Wands. What kind of divine spark we have here? Aries. This one. Then the spread goes forward to the darkness, but let's see first. Wow, amazing. Victory card. Again, hero. There is a hero, I'm brave, very hero, as well this kind of self-centered fight. Alone hero on a boat, but believe and succeed. Hero on a boat to success. Wow, amazing. This is like that solar eclipse happening, really like in this kind of rings of power. There is this kind of moment when the Galadriel is on the boat and is realizing like, oh my god, the fight is not over. I have to jump from the boat because Middle Earth needs me. So I'm not gonna be a claimed hero yet. I'm not dead yet. I have some things to do with the Sauron. I will face it. So there is something like this. And what crosses is Six of Cups. So nostalgia of the past, as well lost innocence. It's kind of family tea time happiness, almost like a Mother's Day. Oi. So this is the divine spark. Maybe some innocent connection to safe family base. This is like a mother with two kids. Well, okay, we go forward. The next position is, and in this spread actually this card represents temperance. What do you need to balance, like a divine alchemist? And there is something about self-centered fight, like how you might be a little bit lone warrior and how you have to come back to the world to meet it. Maybe indeed you are in your boat heading home. But I will read this a bit later. Now we see the Tower card. This is totally the solar eclipse moment when we are facing the divine darkness. That's your challenge going forward now in April. This is of course your birthday time. What is the challenge? Then we see devil. Now the warrior meets the devil. And then we see a path forward. What is the path forward? Even the boat is going forward. What is actually the path forward? Okay, is this all coming? No, this came upside down. So there is something about King of Cups. This kind of almost like looking like teacher man here with the kids. Divine darkness challenge. Maybe there is a challenge to support the others, to be this kind of strong shoulder for others. How much you can like take on your shoulders to support others, because this is a mature king. This is indeed emotionally deep and mature, but maybe sometimes it can be heavy to always help others. But this is beautiful, like an art teacher here. It's not so bad challenge. It was upside down, so what is that? Martyrdom here, victim. maybe this is a moment we take this book and we read the shadow stories. King of Cups. The caring king. King has cared a lot of the kids. Maybe some kind of inner child healing that is a challenge. There's something you're blocking there, or it's hard. Meaning of this card in the Tower position is Aries. The King of Cups encourages others to express themselves and share their hearts. But the reverse meaning, it came reverse, is disconnected from his emotions and others. So again, it comes back to the fact that you have a self-centered fight. There's a lot of self-centered, like a, wait, is this light good? It is almost like, yeah, you have to, your ego is strong. It's not only about you. It's about the students. They could also like be like they don't always need you or something like this. I don't know. There's something about you becoming this kind of very strong in yourself, but you should be more connected to others. Oh, I don't like the light. It's really getting bad here, but okay. I have to do it this time. Now let's meet the devil, Aries. So this is a shadow work thing, meeting your shadow. What is your temptation, addiction to materialism and the shadow side of your nature? Hierophant, spiritual leader. Okay, so it is putting yourself kind of apart from the world, even though Hierophant, oh my god, this is so bad. Hierophant is having faith, is indeed a master and a teacher. Like here, it's also showing teacher, but indeed that can be, yeah, almost like some kind of like I'm higher than you are. I know better than you do because you know I have a direct line to the God. Something like a spiritual teacher can be a little bit grandiose also. There's something about that. Or even bypassing if you are just about the light, not understanding the darkness is actually healing. Anyway, this is like in the tea shop giving like advice to the customer. What tea would be healthy? Number 5. Teacher, being a master. That is now a devil. Okay, that's what you should face. How to be a good teacher? I think it comes in all of this. We will read the self-centered fight and this enables success. You're in the boat of success. Now we see the path forward in this case. Okay, also upside down. This is Page of Pentacle. It's working on the laptop. Sitting outside. Maybe you are always thinking about the work. Maybe it is that. You cannot let it go. Even under a tree, you're still thinking about the work. Maybe it's something like that because, but this is not a bad position. This is going forward, but this was upside down. That's what I'm thinking, like, what is it? Aries. I know you can be like a leader type, so you can naturally, Page of Pentacles studies the rhythm of nature and leads the structure, learns the secrets of the physical realm. But reverse is greedy and self-serving. Okay, we come back to the egoistic nature. So let's leave this upside down. There is something going that you're self-serving. You should help others. While this divine spark is this kind of family base. Think is, let's read first. First is believe and succeed, because this is your I am card. You have still an oracle for the solar eclipse is this gateway of light activation also coming. It's really this kind of gateway of light activation showing in this too. 6 of Wands. Who you are being these times, going forward to April. Confidence, achievement, inspiration, recognition. Faith is powerful and can bring about amazing results. And yes, here we have faith. Have faith card is in the devil position. It's almost like you are losing the faith. But yeah, you have to keep the faith. It's important at this time to believe in yourself and in your aspirations regarding love. Think and act as if all that you desire is inevitable. Your confidence will send a signal to the universe that you are ready to have that perfect relationship with a spouse, partner, parent, sibling, child, or friend. The energies of success are all around you. Use them to achieve your dreams. That is enough to read this. That is kind of this perfect family life, kind of not crossing you like a divine spark. And let's read this. What is going on here? Self-centered fight. ARIES. Did I light this for you? When you fight like a girl, self-centered doesn't mean selfish. It means being centered in your power. It means you recognize that you are the center of the wheel of your own life. All spokes lead out from you. Therefore, it is your divine order to keep yourself centered so you can do the best for yourself, your life, and your loved ones. If you want to maintain your center, woe to not let what's urgent get in the way of what is important. Notice what brings you alive. Make a list of the things that inspire you. Then prioritize them in your day and week. Create a protective golden circle boundary around them. In order to thrive, you must spend time with what's essential. No one and nothing can dictate what keeps you centered except you. It's very much like like in the boat there is also this kind of like a wheel that you, how you call it, like a turn. So keep the course. We focus on this success. Like you want it, you get it, and nothing can stop you. Now we see the solar eclipse card. What is the gateway? You're going, Aries. Ui, ui, ui. This special crystal here. Okay, I leave this for the next sign on the table. Ancestral realm, karmic release, healing the lineage boundaries. Okay. Being nostalgic about past is even connected to your ancestors. Don't forget where you come from, where this boat is coming from. This light is really like... Okay. This for solar eclipse now in Aries. In every incarnation, we have been blessed to be part of a lineage that helps us live our life and embark on learning experiences. And for hundreds and even thousands of years, those who have walked the earth before us have prayed for a better life. We are an answer to those prayers. Even though they may no longer be on the physical plane, our ancestors are living through our choices and experiences. None of our ancestors had it perfect. After all, they were human too. They made poor choices, they had mistaken views, many of their intentions were honorable, many were not. All of this is held within the ancestral lineage as the many beliefs, ideas, and limitations that are outdated, fear-based, and even harmful. All these karmic energies can hold us back. But when someone decided to walk the spiritual path, whether they realize it or not, their life becomes an answer to their ancestors' prayers. When this card comes to you, your life is an answer to a great ancestor call. And your message. This card initiates healing on all levels, but particularly on the family line. There may be some ideas and beliefs in your family that you find limiting or negative. Know that they need to be your truth. You have the opportunity to go beyond the challenging energies of your family lineage. If you are in particularly challenging time or facing energies that are harsh and even overwhelming, the energy of your ancestors is with you now. They are here to hold a sacred and safe space so that you can rest. And your ancestors are surrounding you now. They are here to seek forgiveness for any harmful decisions that were made without full awareness, and for any negative effects those are having on you now. If you have found that particular family member has been difficult or a relationship has been negatively impacted because of situations or ideas that stem from the past, know that a great cleansing is taking place at this time. The ointment for the wound is the energy of forgiveness. This isn't about accepting what happened as fine, but realizing that energies of the past no longer govern your present. It's about choosing to create your own happiness and live from your own heart. Keep your boundaries strong, but be open to carving out a new path. Wow, amazing. There is a lot inside of you that needs to be now processed. So that is the reading for Aries. I'm not going to the feeling cards. If somebody would become a member and ask a question, then indeed this box can be opened. The dragon is guarding these feelings. Often I give feelings there, but let's do this reading in the sense that I have still 2 signs to go. So this was for you, Aries. We're gonna go next to Taurus. So let's see what's coming. I decided to do it this way because I want to get this reading done in a nice way. And fast also. So where is my Taurus? Yes. Taurus have a heart. And let me see. This is here. Ready for Taurus. And your fight will be, face your fears, will be 14, the determined fight. Very warrior-like person as well here. And you have a heart chakra, how to be true lover and not faker. I'm gonna possibly read from this book some stories. This deck you got is connected to this Finnish Kalevala related stories. Ukonpakko. And I think we start Taurus. Yes. Okay, first let's see the I am card. Taurus, Taurus. What kind of thing comes this time? Then a little light. I am for Taurus is I'm loving. Wow, very aligned for the same heart chakra energy. So being heart centered is way to go this times. And the light here is I'm guided by my intuition. Intuition, of course, comes from the heart usually. So the angels want to point you how important compass is your heart. Then let's start to see Taurus I am card. And what is the divine spark? Okay, it's this. Let's see immediately that. Healing begins. Another 6, interesting, there was a 6 of wands for Aries, but you got 6 of swords. And then Lintukoto, 2 of swords. So this kind of divine spark is almost like this kind of happy dreams of, like Finland is said to be like the paradise for birds. The migrating birds are going back. This is wanting to have some travels, wanting to travel somewhere far away or somewhere where everything is better than where you are now. In the healing card, this 6 of swords is also about moving to calmer waters. There is something about healing. Maybe we look forward. Now we see the Tower moment, this eclipse season. Tower is divine darkness, challenge. Talking about April also in January. Maybe this is some kind of Easter plans as well. Then now we see the devil. The devil is here, I feel it. Then we have the path forward for Taurus. Okay, how similar is this reading? The Aries got upside down King of Cups and you got King of Cups in the same position. Loving King, but this is not upside down. This is completely mature King and loving King and align with your crystal. Wow. Maybe we have to read about this Ahti, the Water King. It's like the daddy of the mermaid. Ahti. Same position. Interesting things are repeating here. There's kind of similar kind of tower moments. Mastering the emotions. Tender, just father figure, teacher, giving, very well-natured man, family ties, controlling the feelings, yhteisöllisyys, like a community, important spiritual relationships, like henkiset tärkeät suhteet, antautuminen rakkaimmille, giving to your loved ones, giving into your loved ones, the relationship is getting free of stagnation and is matured, and you are arriving to the higher levels of consciousness. So the Ahti is the king of the sea people, the sailors and fishermen, and yeah, the people who navigate on the sea, and is protecting all the waters and fishes and even the seals. Yes, it's like the Ahti is really the daddy for the seals. And you ask the fishing luck from this water card, and it's like a deep stuff. Okay. Yeah, it's like a deep waters. These times are like deep emotional. I'm loving is all about loving. It's connected to family and element of water. It's loving, protective, giving, father figure, who gives all to the loved ones. But Ahti wants respect and good behavior in return of the giving. And he wants to kind of guarantee that life continues and is protecting to the family and the community. Everybody is feeling good when he's watching over the waters. And the person is naturally good-willed and is loving directly from the heart. This is now in the challenge position. Maybe loving directly from the heart is sometimes hard when you don't get respect or you don't get like feeling that you are like needed. This person wanna be the master of the situation. Cannot stand the lies or double face in any situation. But in the family relations, you wanna give all to the family. This is now your challenge here, like how to be this kind of good, caring king. Okay, let's see now. This is interesting that this Tower card actually went to the devil position. So facing this kind of overgrown tree is, this can be really thoughts that got too dark. This tree like is hiding the moon and the sun, and it's like has to be cutted because it's too much. That's now your devil Tower card. Karma moment. Something has to change. And then comes this kind of interesting water axeman to cut it. Well, here we have it. Healing begins. There is something that you have to cut off. What is this person holding? I think it's like a torch. It's gonna burn the tree. Let's just burn it. Anyway, the devil is Tower card. There has to be good foundation. Was not good foundation. Something has to really change. Divine Jacob. That is the eclipse. It's pointing out that things are completely shifting now. Astrologically, there is this Neptune moment in exactly this time. I'm seeing it here. Neptune is gonna be the next day of the solar eclipse in sign of Aries, and it has been the sign of Pisces. And last time the Neptune was in Aries was 165 years ago. So this tree has been growing in a certain way, going through all the star signs for all this time. And maybe because there's a new identity always with Aries, it's about identity and the new chapter begins. Even astrological year begins from this. Something needs to go. Taurus. Uudistuminen, like regenerating, getting new, cleansing, getting clarity, deep change, healing, old establishment, breaking down, and inner growth, and knowing yourself, knowing thyself. When the land that has become fertile, like the fertile land gave life to holy tree to grow. But slowly this tree would close the view to the sun and the moon. And then you could not see the subconscious, like in this intuitive vision. It's not completely like connected to the intuition. When the moon, you cannot see even the moon anymore. There's so much growth. And so there's some circumstances outside, then the life force start to go less. And then also this card is saying like some spiritual strength went to the wrong place. And you get like, että toisinaan tilanteet pääsevät kasvamaan tukaliksi aiheuttaen tarpeen saada aikaan suuria muutoksia. So it gets like overwhelming, like it's too much. It's almost like this kind of weeds get placed in the garden. Nobody took them away, and the real like a good growth is getting darker and darker, the wood. So these changes are happening especially inside you, but then they affect also outside. And the savior of the situation is this kind of hero who comes from the waves, from the subconscious mind, this little surprising guy, very eager to use the inner power to solve the situation. And that is the message in this card. You solve the situation with your inner strength. And some aspects of yourself that you were not aware are now coming to a light. That's the devil. It's actually, devil can be really like a monster that hides. Like you are not daring to go forward because it looks too much to handle. But if you go, there is maybe like some hero behind it all. That you, in the hard situation, you need to step as a hero, and you do that if you face this devil. And this is a determined fight, even on the same line. You just have to think like, yes, I got it. I can do this. I can cut the tree that hinders my growth. And so healing can begin. Okay. And then we have the path forward is the hidden here. Okay, sword energy. Daring to do something. This is capturing the moose, the devil's moose that is hard to capture. Also hiding in the forest. But this is Knight of Sword, ambitious knight. Path forward is to be ambitious. But yes, even this fighter here can capture the devil's moose, even it's like a hard catch. Yes, it's possible. So it's just like, actually this moose is captured when you kind of let it go. You are not putting too much it on the pedestal. Like you just let things unfold, and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna get you, but I'm not gonna like stressing about it. Some kind of career move that like, yes, I got this. I can do this. I don't have to stress about it. I got what it takes. And inner hero can rise from the waves. Okay, in the power of the heart. Heart is always connected to waters. So this is your like facing your fears, devil's moves and everything. Challenging work, maybe life. Maybe we really this healing begins. I am now what is needed in April. Taurus. Release, heal, assistance, hope. The energies around you are now guiding you toward a better place concerning dealings of the heart. These energies bring new information, new ideas, and new people to you. They will assist you in evaluating your current situation and help you improve it. Even good situations can be made better. What are your hopes and dreams around relationships? Be confronted that you are being moved in their direction now. That was enough of that, and then we are gonna pull you the gateway of light activation. This is now Solar Eclipse in ARIES for Taurus. I need to read this card also. Let's speak already. We have here Anunnaki light codes, energetic shift, new information, end of a cycle. So, okay, before we read that, we read also this determined fight for Taurus. Taurus. You already know this is not a moment for hesitation. It's time to act on what has already been revealed to you. There is a magic in action, and most people don't realize that action begins with a decision. It's that simple. Choose to move forward based on your intuition and the messages you've been shown. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Take it. Initiate. You can always course correct later. Boldness has genius in it. When you move in the direction of your dreams, providence moves as well. Enlist those unseen forces by taking your next step with confidence. And then we have this. Anunnaki light codes for Solar Eclipse. Energy shift, new information, end of cycle. The Anunnaki are rays of cosmic light beings who have been coming to Earth since ancient times. The Sumerians and Babylonians acknowledged them as the deities who governed the space between the worlds. The divine leader of the incredible race is the goddess Ishtar, a powerful figure similar to Egyptian goddess Isis. The Anunnaki have taken many forms throughout the ages. They have an angelic warrior-like quality and have appeared with wings, sometimes up to 4, and with an elongated head and face similar to that of an eagle. When the Anunnaki appear, it is important to know they are heavenly allies supporting our healing and ascension. In the distant past, they visited Atlantean civilization and helped those who were aligned with the spiritual path to ascend to the next dimension so that they could leave the wheel of karma. They acted as divine judges, deciding who could ascend and who had to be left behind for the growth of their soul. Those who had abused their powers and had not honored the divine or valued the great gift of life they had been given had to remain for the cataclysmic ending of their civilization. For that reason, some people who have had Atlantean incarnations may fear the Anunnaki, but be assured that they are beings of infinite light working for Source. And your message with this one is, Taurus. Great change is coming to you, but this can only occur if you are willing to shift your perception. You may be experiencing resistance to change, but please know this is simply fear of the new, not intuition. If you are wondering what is the best course of action, the Anunnaki are encouraging you to go with the new. Old systems, old ways of being, and old ways of doing things must be released if you are to evolve. Change can bring a sense of vulnerability, but will allow you to make a deeper connection to your feelings, gifts, and what is important to you. You are standing at the gateway of pure potential that will be ignited as soon as you move through this necessary change. Be open to new information, new process, and new ideas. You are part of the new energy upon the earth. That is now for Solar Eclipse in Aries. So that was your reading, Taurus. So we go forward. Healing can begin to see your strengths. If you like this reading, give me a like. I always shift a little bit how I do this reading, but I wanted to do as many as reading like fast, and so they are all done before it's the solar eclipse. This is also predictive April reading. Next, Gemini. It's also my sign. I'm excited always to see what's coming to me. Ui. I'm not taking this card yet. It's already dropping the stuff. This comes for Gemini. And soon you will see what is happening here. The pre-selected crystal is, ta-da, crown chakra, the highest guru energy. How to be guru and not to become egotist. And it gives you the So Above deck. Very spiritual deck indeed. Oh wow, there is on the bottom High Priestess even. So we are getting, oh my god, this is totally, yes, totally actually the same as in my, like I was doing an icon for next Sunday Divine Comedy reading. I was having myself and this kind of symbol of the what happens after the solar eclipse. This is totally now solar eclipse reading. Wow. Gemini starts well. This energy. And your fight, fearless fight, is 43, the adventure. Really this kind of Arden, how is it called? The Lord of the Ring, the Arden, driving with the white horse. This is your fight, adventure fight. Okay, let's see the I am statement. And light to the dark times. So it's currently retrograde and Venus. Like retrograde in Mercury and Venus. Okay, also kind of warrior spirit. I'm brave. Adventure, you have to be brave in your adventure. Don't be afraid. And then we have I'm clarity. Yes. Okay, let's see the I am for Gemini. And what is the divine spark? Ace of Wands this times. Going forward. What is the divine spark? This one. And we see now the Tower moment. Divine darkness. It's two things. Okay, of course, the Gemini's two things, not just one. Then we have Devil. What is the Devil? Oh my god, also two things. And then we have path forward. Okay. Yeah. You are dreams coming true. 9 of Cups. Wow, amazing. Crossed by 6 of Cups. Wow, amazing. Beautiful creativity shows here. Wow. And it's like kind of mirrored 9, 6. Some people said like 96 and 69 are like twin flame numbers. So maybe there is some twin flame energy here. You are twin. Your divine twin is around the corner maybe. Maybe the adventure is facing some new frontiers. Going out of your comfort zone. Ui. Where the music is coming. Let's read what was this. Water. The Indian deity. I should remember this. This comes so many times, but I'm not Indian, so it's hard for me to remember that. I think it's like a natural thing for any Indian looking this video to know what is this. I always have to check from the book. Don't remember this. So this is the divine spark. It's the wisdom and culture. Saraswati is a Hindi goddess who gave people language, science, math, the arts, including music, dancing, and poetry. She created learning and teaching. She gave us ways to understand our world and ourselves, as well as the means to creatively express how we feel and what we think about all that we learn and see and experience. So this person is Saraswati. Relationships of all sorts, emotions, affairs, and questions and longings of the heart, these are all common inspiration for artistic expression. Through the gifts of Saraswati, we can better understand and articulate our uniquely human experiences. While not all of what we learn or experience is pleasant, through art, we can find ways to use those experiences to both create beauty and to communicate and connect with our fellow travelers on this journey through life. The Six of Water speaks of creative expression of feelings and thoughts in a way that help you understand yourself better, or that allows you to develop a deeper connection to another person or other people. Channel your feelings creatively. Actually, this is of course the Six of Cups, of course also soulmate, and now we have here a twin flame number. So dreams coming true, twin flame showing up for Geminis, the missing twin that you always wanted to meet. Let's see the Tower. Okay. Tower got the Tower card and Sun card, which is interesting again. Its opposite 16 and 19 again is like 9, 6, 16, 19 is again like a mirror thing. Numbers, even though these are big life path numbers and this is totally the karma moment, this is totally the happiest card of tarot, the goddess and god together. Wow, it's talking about the challenge is that the thunder will strike and things will change. Something is happening. This solar eclipse is often stormy. It can create like earthquakes. It can create some kind of like a natural catastrophe, tsunamis and so on. So the paradise can be lost. There is the paradise and paradise is lost. That's a challenge, how to keep the balance of the paradise. This can be the war card too. Aries season is very explosive energy. Anyway, for you, everything means that dreams are coming true. So you should not be worried about it. There is this kind of very big energies around you. Okay. So don't be wondering if like major life changes are happening now. Then we see the Devil. We got 6 of Earth and 5 of Cups, and this is the War card. Whew. Gnomes working well in the forest, and then we have this kind of angry Bellona fighter here. That's the Devil, some angry energy. Oh my god, this person has like even a knife on the head. It's a little bit like a war omens here, even though that there's this kind of almost like a John Lennon, like a playing like a peaceful songs. Evil stepmother is coming to the to the Snow White's forest. Oh, what is this Devil? Maybe we have to read about this war goddess. Who is wanting to argue with you? Who is this woman? Somebody is angry with you. Maybe somebody doesn't want that your dreams are coming true. Maybe somebody is not happy. War. That's your Devil. Order even than the classical Roman pantheon. Bellona, older than even than the classical Roman pantheon. Bellona is an Etruscan goddess of war. As we notice with Aphrodite, war is sometimes closely linked with love and relationships. We don't mean war in the usual sense, of course. In terms of relationships, The word war is symbolic for a clashing of wills and desires when one party wants something that the other party does not want. Bellona, as a war goddess, is particularly invoked for victory and for something that is very useful in obtaining that victory: strategy. I think Gemini is good with strategy. Anyway, this is something you have to be careful with, this kind of people who wanna just attack. While Bellona may wield common elements of physical destruction, swords and spears, one assumes her most deadly weapon is her mind. The reminder here is to make sure your strategy is sound before taking your first step. Be clear on what you want to achieve and think through the very best way to achieve it. It may be difficult, for as the belladonna symbolizes, danger and deceptions are all around. The 5 of water indicates a highly dramatic situation with all parties involved feeling highly charged and restless. Communication is off, relationships are faltered. It will take a cool head to navigate this situation. It's already showing here in this tower moment how to keep this relationship balance in midst of some stormy moments. Okay, path forward. Death card, completely rebirth. Yes. The shift of power. Maybe this all comes to fact of power struggle. Clarity. Rebirth. It is kind of like a winter is coming to a summer. This is completely opposing forces here. Here we have a summer, here we have a winter. Path forward is winter. Being quiet. Keeping it quiet. Being calm. Not be like some summer storm. Path forward is still being taking it cool. Dreams are coming true, but you have to take it cool. You have to cool your head to have clarity. Yes. And being brave in all of this. Okay. Anyway, this is such a big transformation energy. This is totally the rebirth. This is totally what is even happening here in the solar eclipse in Aries. Completely dead and rebirth moment. So maybe you feel this. This Neptune is now 165 years, was not in Aries, and now it's in Aries. Things are just like new identity is born here. And maybe your new identity is to be calm, completely like a calm, even if it's stormy. In the eye of the storm, staying calm. There's all this storm here. Staying like playing music and being like creative. Yes, there is a magic in the mess, and that is indeed. The chaos can be a big energy to create, and it can be the pitfall of being creative is to fall into chaos, and so you have to be balancing this stuff. And this looks like keep your head cool. Okay, before we read this, read soon this, let's see already the solar eclipse moment, because this is getting a bit heated here. Gemini. I'm glad if I keep this reading in 1 hour. Okay, we have here Holy Grail, inner discovery, finding sacredness, you are what you seek. Oh, Holy Grail. Looking very similar, but the Holy Grail is actually in your own hands. Same shape. Look at this. Don't seek the happiness outside of you. It's inside of you, this music and creativity and everything. This happiness is inside of you. Okay, let's see the adventure fight. This is your free reading for April. This is also predictive reading. Answer the call to adventure. You will never know what's possible if you don't take the risk. This is pioneering moment. In order to chart where you are going and empower the path making, you must know your place, woman. And that place is everywhere. Only when you know your deservedness and embody your inherent value can you move with the confidence and radiance required to create your own adventure. Stop fearing the trail and start blazing it. Be loyal to the visions in your head and the longing of your heart. Trust your intuition to guide you to the next right thing for you, even when you can't see the entire path or explain it to mind of logic. It's time to stop looking for the footprints of those who have gone before you. Don't settle for how it's been for others. Blaze your own trail. Wow. You're asked to be this kind of like a trailblazer. And then dreams come true. Let's see now, the whole grail is the gateway in the solar eclipse for you. Not surprised having the crown chakra here also with the holy grail. Okay, so then we have inner discovery, finding sacredness, you are what you seek. The holy grail has been a mystery for thousands of years. Many believe that it was the cup that Jesus drank from at the Last Supper, or that was used to collect his blood at the crucifixion, while others believe that it was a person, possibly Mary Magdalene. It's also been described as a stone, a dish, and a cauldron. The energy of this card is strong, related to a physical space, which is the Chalice Well in Glastonbury, southern England. A sacred garden where many go to connect with the great goddess and discover the mysteries within. As a gateway, the Holy Grail is the cup of our heart, which we can allow to be filled by source light so that we are overflowing with divine love. The energy that we call into Holy Grail is the feminine energy of the source, the Shekinah, the fierce yet graceful light that inspires us to dance to the sacred rhythm of life. This gateway therefore encourages us to stop searching outside ourselves for truth and go within to realize that we have had everything we've been searching for the whole time. It's like inviting the divine in, but knowing that it was already there before we asked. Your message, Gemini. You have been on a great quest, seeking, searching, discovering. But the further you've gone, the more your heart has called you back. You may still be looking for treasure, but you are now discovering that all roads lead back to you. The great source of creation holds up a shiny mirror in front of you, and you see your reflection. You are the answer. You are the divine. You are created. You are creating. Wow. Totally, this is happening. You are creating. The gateway of your divinity has opened, and the vessel of your being is flowing with infinite light. You have been searching for God, and God is within. So go within. This is the key to heaven. Your cup is overflowing. Your gifts are being unlocked. Let the world share your treasure. Wow. Amazing. Yes. Adventure. To actually travel within yourself. This was your predictions for April and the solar eclipse. Welcome to see my Sunday reading. I have a total new spread there. It's about 5 elements. I will talk about what happens after solar eclipse there, and I will make this reading related more to the Neptune in Aries, which starts now the next day of solar eclipse in Sunday, 30th of March. So see you then. Thank you for watching this. If you liked, give me a like. And yes, this was for 3 signs: Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. And I will see when I can do the next 3 signs. Okay, bye.